morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, they tell me, don't quit your day job, and I haven't. So I'm on my way to work here. I'm going to need your guys' help this weekend. I got some problems I got to deal with, but I need your help to keep spreading the mojo. I'm superstitious. Jobu's got to have his wings, his rum, and his cigar. And I won't be able to have any of that this weekend, and I'll fill you guys in later on. But I've got a special task that I need you guys to do because we've got to keep that mojo going. I want to see the Dallas Cowboys win 9 games in a row, something the Dallas Cowboys have never done. And I want to put another nail in the coffin of all the people that say that the Dallas Cowboys are just lucky, that they're not playing anybody, okay? When you win 9 games in a row, I don't care who you're playing. You've done something in the NFL. Now, I almost find it comical. Not the video I did last night, actually, of Stephen A. Smith, but actually that was kind of comical. And if you haven't seen it, please check that out, because I'm calling out Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith has pretty much just said all kinds of trash about us for years. Well, I'm making it my mission to try and embarrass Stephen A. Smith, because I'm challenging him to debate. I've entered this contest, and I'm doing videos that I am tweeting to ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, Molly, Max Ketterman, everything. And I'm going to do those on a regular, because sooner or later, he's going to need to respond. So if you want to help me out with that, be sure to share that video around, pass it around, tell your friends, your cousins, even your enemies. Just share that thing, because we want to embarrass him. We want to give some of that crap that Stephen A. Smith gives us Cowboy fans and the Dallas Cowboys back to Stephen A. Smith. But back to the game at hand. We've got the Tony Romo versus Dak Prescott thing taken care of. Team is ready to play. We haven't been talking about the Baltimore Ravens very much, and we need to start focusing in and getting rid of all this other talking stuff. It's time to get ready to win that next game. And what's interesting is every week it seems like the talking heads are building up the team that we're facing as the next coming of the 85 Bears. When we beat, Cincinnati, when we were playing Cincinnati, they were talking about how great that defense was, and that was going to be a real test for Dak Prescott. He was going to look like a rookie. And somehow, I believe we rushed for 7.8 yards per carry against that team and beat them. Then it was going to be playing the Green Bay Packers with their #1 run-stopping defense that was going to force Dak Prescott into making mistakes because they wouldn't be able to run the ball. That didn't happen. Then the Eagles, fantastic defense. They'll stop them. Yeah, well, it seems like it's the same old story. They even thought that Big Ben, with his record of never losing one game to a rookie quarterback, that they would be able to take care of the Cowboys and put them back in their place. Well, I started looking at the Baltimore Ravens, some of the statistics and things with them, and now they're being touted as a team that'll take the Cowboys down with their #1 ranked defense. I found out some really interesting things on there that I'll share on a video tonight. But I'm looking at their 23rd ranked offense. I don't think they're going to be able to score enough points to keep up with the Dallas Cowboys with that offense. And I think the defense is going to have their share of sacks this week. But like I said, I'll share that tonight. And lastly, I gotta say that I said before that the Dallas Cowboys have changed what they do. I loved Rolando McClain's play on the field, because when he's out there, he was a beast. And in past years, the Cowboys would have said, you know what, they're getting close to getting him back. We'll take him back. But they finally realized we have to do things differently. Rolando McClain, regardless of the talent, is a cancer. He works out and does his drills when he wants to work out. He'll miss practice here, miss practice there. And when you allow a guy to get away with that stuff, it sends a message to the rest of the guys. I mean, if I'm a guy who's there every day, I'm doing my weight training, I'm getting my treatment, I'm practicing all out all week long to get a position, and this guy just shows up and he starts playing. What kind of message is that for me? That it doesn't matter what I do, that he's going to play in front of me just because he's there? That's not right to him. And it ends up causing waves in that locker room. You don't hear anything more about Des Bryant being late for a meeting. You don't hear about any dissension in that locker room. You don't hear about anybody there smoking weed or problems. You don't hear anything negative coming out of the Dallas Cowboys. And that's what you want. Let all the talking heads try and come up with their crazy theories about this is going on with the Cowboys and that's going on with the Cowboys. None of that's happening with the Cowboys. It's all outside of it. They're hoping for something to talk about. And I can't say that I've seen the Dallas Cowboys this focused ever before. I mean, this team is literally kumbaya. So it'll be interesting to see how the team reacts this weekend with Baltimore after settling on Dak Prescott being the starting quarterback. This is some really exciting times, guys. It really is. And don't forget, I'm going to let you guys know what I need you to do to help spread the mojo this weekend. And it's really, really important because I can't do what I normally do for certain reasons. But I need you guys to take up the slack. I'm Mark Holmes. It's my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And thank you for watching and subscribing to the Joe Boo Report. Have a great Friday.